Today I'm going to show you what happens when you pay a scammer with a fake check and how doing this may be helpful in doxing them. I started my scam baiting session as usual, finding a fake virus pop-up alert and calling the provided toll-free tech support number. As usual, the scammers, after a short introduction, wanted to connect to my computer. So I let them.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It says
What else you have?
John Bray has invited you.
Yes.
John Bray, is that your name?
Now, this scammer seemed rather suspicious, maybe because my voice changer was a little bit too obvious, but after remotely connecting to my computer, the first thing he did was starting DirectX diagnostics. The only real purpose of this would be to check if I was running a virtual machine. Now, of course, I am running a virtual machine, but I hid most evidence and he isn't going to spot it on this page.
Well, I was preparing dinner, but my husband was using it, and he said something about trying to buy bitcoins.
Okay, he was trying to purchase Bitcoin and he got the problem, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
From then on, it's all the usual tricks. He used the netstat command to make me believe hackers are connected to my computer. Now, I'm actually using a fake netstat here, and it only shows connections from India and Pakistan, which often leads to the ironic observation that Indian fraudsters have remotely connected to my computer. The joke there is that the scammers say at least one thing which is accurate, but not this time, as you will see later. Now, this tech support scammer seems a little bit more knowledgeable than most, and I think he noticed something was off with my netstat and he's again suspicious, because the next thing he does is check for installed programs, which could reveal a virtual machine if all the install dates are the same or if you forgot to delete the VirtualBox extensions. So next thing he does is check for that, but once again he finds no conclusive evidence.
All right, ma'am. As I told you, to fix the problem, we need to work upon those areas so that we can fix the entire thing. And the basic cost in order to fix the problem is going to be $5.99, which is going to be for
Wow.
Qt's installation and other tools installation.
$5.99. That's as much as a computer cost.
Yes, but it is going to protect the other devices in the house as well. Not.
Yeah, but that's still a lot of money.
I understand that, but this is the price in order to fix the entire problem. This is not about the computer only. This is about the data and the other things what you have on this computer. Because it is
Okay.
going to protect you from all kind of activities in future as well.
I'm gonna have to talk to my husband before I spend that kind of money.
So in that case, what you can do, ma'am, you can go with the basic one-time fee that is going to cost you 249, which is going to resolve this problem. As of now, your computer is going to be in working state. I'm going to remove all these IP address, the 25 IP address connected with you. So you are going to be totally safe and secure. If you want to upgrade the plan, give me a call back. I'm going to upgrade the plan and you just need to pay the difference amount. So as
Okay.
of now, just pay 249 so that we can resolve the problem, okay?
Okay.
Now you have to know that I don't know the first thing about checks. Where I live, checks haven't been in use for decades. I haven't seen one in 30 years, but apparently in the United States checks are still a thing, and I had encountered it before, so I was prepared, and I had already prepared some fake checks that I just took an image from the internet and I modified it a little bit and I printed it out, and I was delighted at the opportunity to test my fake check with this scammer and see what happens.
Okay, what you can do, you have a smartphone with you, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. First of all, write down the check for 299, which is going to be the one-time fee, and you need to upgrade it. If you want to
I
upgrade it,
thought you said thought you said
yes,
249.
249. Yes, 249 is the price, basic price, and $50 is for the one-time installation technician fee. So in total, it is going to be 299. Okay.
That's again quite a bit of money.
24 No, 249 is for the tools what we are installing, and $50 for the technician charge, the technician who is going to work upon your computer. Okay. So
Okay.
you need to write it down, the amount which is going to be 299, and you need to click a picture for that and have to send it on your email. We are going to log in your email on your computer, and we are going to download the scan copy from there. Okay.
Why don't I just email it to you? I don't know why you would have to be. Why you have to open my email?
Ma'am, we need to send you documents as well, so that in
Yeah, you
future,
can
if
send the documents. That's fine. If you, I can make a picture and I can email it to you if you give me your email address.
that is what we are doing, ma'am.
Okay,
We need
good.
to take email from. So just send it onto your email, and we are going to send it from this computer to our server, because this computer is infected as of now. So we need to have the record for this. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So I can send it. I can email it directly from my phone.
That is what I'm saying. You are not getting it. We need a scan copy through this computer into our server.
But this computer is infected. So why would I not email from my computer to your computer and then you have the scan?
All right. It is because, as if we talk about this computer, it is totally safe and secure as it is connected with the Microsoft server.
But
Once
it's
you are
also
disconnected from that
connected to
server,
the Pakistani hackers.
ma'am, they connected with you. You can see over here, they are in waiting state. They are not connected as of now. As we are connected, those IPs are blocked. All right, so you don't have to worry about any of your data. That is totally secure.
Yeah, but you
Take a
want to.
picture.
I don't get it. I have the check here. I'm ready to write it out. I can make a picture. I can send it wherever you want to. But I don't think you need to be in my email.
So rather than providing me an email address where I can send the picture of the check, the scammer wants me to send it to my own email address so that he can open my inbox on my computer and see it there, which is, let's be honest, quite bizarre. So I challenge him a little bit, but he's not going to give me his own email address. He's going to do it this way, and in the end I give in and I do as he asks.
Okay, this looks better.
So I write out the check and I make a picture with my phone and I send it from the very same fake email address to my fake email address
Give
on
me a
the
moment.
computer,
Let me transfer
and
this detail.
I'm quite curious what will happen next.
Don't move your mouse. Let me transfer these details first, okay?
The scammer then keeps me busy filling out all my data on Notepad, on a form, quote unquote, while he's supposedly processing the check. And a bit later, an email arrives in my inbox with a link to a form that I again need to fill out.
Fill out this document. This is for you, okay? Fill it out.
Again?
This is for you, ma'am.
Yeah,
It's going to be saved.
it's okay. I don't need it. Just fix the computer and
So you don't want to fill the form?
no, I think I'm done filling forms.
So do you want me to fill the details?
Be my guest.
Because all right. So
As you might have been able to tell from the timestamp in the top right, I've skipped quite a few parts, and while this form thing has been going on, the scammer has also been installing software on my computer. He's been installing TeamViewer and other remote access tools. He's also been pretending to do some cleanup by running ping and maybe I'll show you that in a second. But the interesting part here is he is filling out the form for me, and there's a signature field, and there he simply types my name, even gets my name wrong initially. Now, I don't know if this has any binding legal power. I suspect it's going to help them cash in the check based on just the picture and this document. But if you know anything about this, about the legality of this, I would love to hear from you. Please put something in the comments. As I said, I know nothing about checks. I don't know how you can use them on the internet. I'm not entirely sure what this is about. So please put something in the comments if you know more about how this works. Now, after the form had been filled out and submitted, I get an email with a confirmation and a link to this document, and this is where it gets interesting. So the electronic document signature thing is apparently a service provided by writesignature.com, and this seems to be a Citrix service, and I think this is genuine. And they claim there is some legality to it, but of course it's going to depend on how you use it. But what interests me most here is, first of all, the counterparty, which is filled out here as NV Info Solution. Now, if you Google that, you find a website, nvinfosolution.info, offering PC technical support. So you would think we're at the right place. The address that it lists is incomplete. The phone number I already tried. It's not picking up, at least not right now. Feel free to give it a try. And you don't get much further. You're not going to find a lot on their website. This is pretty much all fake info. But if you go to the history of the document, here you see an audit trail, and the first step that was taken was by a company called Capslock Incorporated with an email address, a Gmail address, and they created this document via some IP address. Now, if you look up Capslock Inc., you get this on PartnerPoint. Now again, PartnerPoint I think is a legitimate website. It's a network for Microsoft service providers, and they're listed on here. That's about the only reference you will find of them online. And if you scroll down, what they do, you find some interesting reading. Exclusive in-house, our team is full of marketing and sales experts with diverse focus areas, including search engine optimization strategy, conversion, copywriting, persuasive design. I think that's a really nice word for pop-ups, HubSpot, CMS, and much more. Now, for this company, there is an actual address listed. So I googled on the address and we get a residential house. And this is the correct address, 1046. And well, I think this is more than likely our scammer. Like I said, I skipped over quite a few parts, and I'm quickly going to show you the things they did in between while fixing, quote unquote, my computer. I'm gonna go fast forward through the video to just the highlights. So the notepad form I had to fill out, and of course my notepad is a fake notepad, so the numbers change all the time, and wasted a bit of time with that. That also could have made him suspicious. So I got provided with a toll-free number, which actually worked for a short while. What else? And then we get to the form. Yeah, I'm gonna pause it here. He transferred some files. Oh, I did not pause it. Let's go back. He transferred some files to my computer using GoToAssist. Explore.bat. I don't have the files anymore. At the end, he noticed I was using a virtual machine, and he quickly deleted quite a few things, like these files. He also tried to delete the emails with the document that I referenced earlier, but I already had a backup of this. I don't have a backup of these files, so I'm not sure what this is, but you can probably guess it's no good. So then ping, he did quite a bit of pinging. Suppose that's to give the impression he is doing something useful. Ping, 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 more pinging. He installed Supremo and installed it in such a way that they can access my computer without any pop-up notification. So they made sure they were in complete control of my computer. And once again, made a little mistake here. I forgot my keylogger, so I don't have their password. I'm sorry. Next time I'll make sure I have the keylogger running and I will have their password, but I don't have it right now. So installed Supremo. This is the form. They made a restore point. Scrolling fast forward. They also installed TeamViewer because Supremo and the other remote app wasn't enough. You need at least 3 to be sure to connect back to your victims. He configured it for permanent access, of course. More pinging. Yeah, the only useful thing they did, I think it's useful. I don't know. AdGuard. I think it's something. It's an ad blocker. I presume it's genuine. I use AdBlock myself, but this might actually be useful. Who knows? Could be the one thing they did that helps rather than hurts. He's browsing through my documents. He ignores my Bitcoin wallet, unfortunately. He cleans up the temp files, or tries to clean it up. He's not that good with computers. Let's see, he tries a file scan, but my fake command prompt won't let him. It would be pointless anyway. He runs tree, and it's the fake tree. So I'm not sure what his goal was here. It's probably typing something, but again, since I don't have a keylogger, I can't show you, and my fake tree doesn't show it either. Instead of showing what he types, it says no problems found. So that should be another alarm bell for him that something is not right with this computer. So what else does he do? Yeah, more pinging, ping, ping, ping. And then, yeah, I stopped the recording here accidentally, and I only picked up quite a bit later. It was think 90 minutes or so in, and they had dropped the call and they weren't doing anything on my computer anymore, and I couldn't get through on them by phone. So I tried via Notepad if they were still there. And at this point, I knew I was using a virtual machine. They had already removed the files. They had deleted the emails from my inbox. And well, yeah, I give them the email, and then he says, "Yeah, I just checked. You are using a VM." Finally, they discovered it, and that's a bit of the anticlimactic, well, you know what I mean, end of this scam baiting, and also of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye bye.